going to start. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good evening.
Oh, yeah. Good evening, too.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon and good evening, both for all. So yes, this is AyeshaShaik. I'm the founder of AyeshaShaik EdTech Services. Today here we are in collaboration with EdTech. So we are going to offer a free chess webinar. And we have our best coach over here, Mr. Vivek. And Mr. Vivek, thank you so much for being here today, for spending your quality time.
My pleasure.
We are very happy that you're here on board, and let's hope that our children also enjoy your company. And yeah, I'm already getting a vibe though that it's gonna be an amazing session. So here we are. So this is, oh, I was supposed to share this earlier. Cheeky Miss Aisha did not do that. So I already gave the intro, and these are we recently had our workshop, that's Super Talented International Kids Awards, and we had almost 105 awardees, and this webinar of today is also for them, but then we had to extend it to the rest of the audience as well. So thank you, Ms. Dia, for coming forward and giving your free webinar to our awardees, to my followers, and to all the rest of the needy children across.
Pleasure.
And of course, EdTech was also our partner for the awards. And these are the rest of the partners here. Their webinars are going to come soon. So stay tuned. Ta-da! It's not the thank you time, okay? We are going to just begin. So yes, Miss Dia, over to you. And she's Melissa, by the way. She's not a puppet. She's not a teddy bear. I'm a girl. Yes. Whose brain doesn't jump and run? That's right. You will get to see how your brain jumps and runs throughout this session. Mr. Vivek is going to help us out, right, Mr. Vivek? He's sleeping. He's not sleeping. Go there. Okay, Ms. Dia, over to you.
Yeah, a very good afternoon, parents and children. It's lovely to see your faces. I would really request the others to also switch on their camera. It's wonderful to interact when we are able to see you. It's more connected. So thank you, Simon. Is that right? I think, if I may pronounce your name correctly. It's wonderful that you have switched on your camera. It's lovely to see everyone. Happy Sunday to all. After such a, I'm sure, a lazy lunch, you all have taken out some precious time and joined in the session. So thank you so much for that. Going ahead, Mr. Vivek will be definitely demonstrating some tips and tricks of chess. Of course, it's a strategy game. It's something very interesting. Although in my childhood, I was not very good at chess. I'm so sorry. But yes, I would admit that chess is a wonderful game, and my son also loves to play it. So I look forward to learn something more, something new. Each day for us is a learning experience, and I'm still learning a lot more from our wonderful trainers. So Vivek, I am looking forward to learn something new today. And so does my audience, I'm sure. So have a wonderful session, and over to you, Nadine.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Dia. So I won't say good afternoon.
What happened
You
to
are
Ms.
on
Dia?
mute. Nadine, you're on mute.
Did you hear me at all?
It was me, you know that.
Okay.
Cheeky Miss Aisha, I was trying to make you the host, and then I made you the ghost right there. I muted
I need
you.
to tell Melissa to look after Aisha.
I know.
Okay, no problem. So good afternoon, everyone. Good evening to the ones who are in a different time zone. I would like to welcome you all today here for this free webinar that's conducted by EdPark on chess. I know it feels really amazing, to see all of you here with the urge of learning something new, learning a new game, a fun game, which will teach you a variety of skills, which is not only necessary for the game as such, but it is also necessary and applicable in your life. You will learn many skills like problem solving, thinking abilities, strategy, which can be used in your life also. So I would like to congratulate all the awardees and participants of the Super Talented International Kids Awards 2022, which was conducted by AyeshaShaik EdTech Services. And I'm sure she did an amazing, phenomenal job. So hats off to you, Miss Aisha, and continue doing the good work and, reaching out to help people from all around.
Thank you.
A little bit about our company, as you're here today for this workshop conducted by EdPark. So it is imperative that you know what EdPark is about. We are an educational institution. We have a vision that we want to provide quality education, to students across the world, to students of all age groups, all curriculums, regardless of where they come from or what their background is. We provide different courses like STEM courses, academic courses, language courses, and many other activities which are very interesting for students, with different capabilities and different mindsets. And I think what our unique selling point is, the base of tutors that we have. They are highly professional, extremely experienced, and the great thing about our tutors is they're very empathetic. So it's about mixing education along with emotions for every child. And these are some of the courses, as you can see on the screen. So we have robotics, coding, web app and game development, animation. We have different programming languages like Python, C++, C#. When it comes to academic courses, we have English, science, maths, and language courses also we do provide. So it's Hindi, French, Arabic, Spanish, and many other activities like public speaking and chess, which is a very important and a fun game, and mental math, yoga, and so on. These are our Instagram and Facebook handles. So if you ever want to check us out, and if you're interested to know, what's new in our company, just follow us on these handles and you'll get to know all the information. A little bit about the presenter today, the star of this webinar, Mr. Vivek. He's a professional chess player, a chess coach. He's a computer science graduate. He has around 6+ years of experience. He has taught students of all age groups. He's participated in state level as well as international competitions online, and he was among the top 25 players. And his vision is to, make students professional in the game, learn different techniques, become professional, fight national and international players. And he loves teaching. So I'm 100% sure that you will have a fun session today with Mr. Vivek. And I'm also looking forward to see what all he has on his plate for us. So over to you, Mr. Vivek.
Thank you, Nadine. Thanks for that. Hello all. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Vivek. Good afternoon. So I'm a chess trainer. So let's see. So I'll not be talking more. I'll be making you think more. Okay. So, but before that, I'll give you a little brief introduction about chess and all other things. So, is Nadine or Aisha, can you make me host, please? I just need to share.
I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, it's done.
Okay, so I see that. So I'll be sharing a little bit about chess. Yes, chess, like it's one of the oldest and most popular board games. There are a lot of board games, right? You must have seen Snake and Ladder, like Ludo. There are a lot of board games, but it is the most popular board game. So because there are a lot of people, like every day I see like around close to 50 lakhs games that are played online. So that's how popular it is. So it is a very popular and oldest board game. Next, what is chess? Anyone, any idea? Chess is a game of strategy and tactics only between two players. Okay, how many, like if in other sports, you can have a team of 11 players, 6 players, but it's here, there is no team. You have to work for yourself. You have to think for your own army. So when we say 2 players, you are managing an entire kingdom. Okay, so kingdom which consists of a lot of soldiers, and your target is to defeat the opponent. The only target is to trap the opponent king. Okay, so it's a board game between two players. So, and what and all chess game consists of, you must have seen Aisha saying there are a lot of animals in it. Yes, there are different pieces. So how many kings in a chess game? Anyone?
Two. Two.
Two games.
One for each player.
One for each player. That's a really good answer. So chess is the most important piece. Why do I say so? Why is chess the most important? Why is king the most important piece? Sorry.
Sir,
There is
because king. Sir, because king only rules the land, and
Very
if
good.
the king is gone, then nobody is there to rule the land. So the land can be conquered or annexed by any other king.
Very good answer, Satvik. Very good. So the game is all about king. You have to save your king and you have to trap or capture the opponent king. That's the reason king is the most important piece. Where is the king here? This one with the plus symbol is a king. Okay, so there are two kings, one for each player, like black king and white king. Then comes the most powerful piece. Which is the most powerful piece of the game?
King. Sir, queen.
Queen. King is the important piece. Queen is a powerful piece. Okay, so why queen is powerful piece? Because it can go to multiple squares. Okay, it can move straight and diagonal both. So queen is the most powerful piece. Next comes rooks. Many of you must know it as a elephant, but they are called as rooks. Okay, where are the rooks here? These are the rooks. One which are in the corner, that mighty looking pieces. Okay, then we have how many rooks? Every player, each player has how many rooks?
Each player has two rooks.
Very good. So each player
And there are
gets
total 4
two.
rooks in the game.
Very good. Two rooks for each player, one king, one queen, and we have knights. What are knights?
Horse. Sir,
Yes.
knight is also known as horse.
Yes, it is the horse. So how many knights each player? So it is not known as, it is known as knight. Okay, so each player gets again two knights. What's special about knights? Who knows? There is something special about knight, right? What is it?
They can walk 2.5. Sir, it moves 2.5 steps.
Very good. That it moves 2.5 squares. That is one thing is it goes in two directions in each move. Okay, other players just go in one direction. But there is something very special that it need not wait for anyone. It can keep jumping over other pieces. So that's a really good nature of knight. So it is the only piece which can jump over other pieces. Then we have what? Bishop. Bishops are also known as, in layman terms, it is called as camels. How do bishops move?
Sir, bishops move diagonally.
Very good. Bishops move diagonally. Queen goes straight and diagonal. How does king move? King is the most important piece. How does he move?
Sir, king moves one step only in every direction.
Very good. Satvik knows everything. Very good. So king can go only one direction, every square, but he cannot put himself in check. Check. What is check?
Sir, check is when a piece, when any piece in the game traps the king of the
Very
other.
good.
Like
No, it's like
White's queen traps the king, but king has a way to, but the other player has a way to save his king.
Very good.
Either
So
by
king,
blocking the check, or
means,
by moving.
Very good. Check means the king is in attack and he can escape. Okay, then we have tiny pieces which are called as pawns. Where are these? They are at the front line. So each player gets 8 pawns, and pawns can go only forward. They cannot come back. They cannot move backwards. Okay, so pawns can go only in the first move. They can go 2 squares, and all other moves they can go only 1 square forward. Okay. I'll show you the board and show more about how do they move. Next, why you should play chess. Like, yes, you play other games, but what is good about chess? Why? What are the benefits of playing chess?
Sir, chess is a game which develops our brains thinking and
Very good.
strategic aspect. That is
Very
why
good.
chess is important for our brain.
Very good. Anyone else? Satvik has really good answers for everything. Chess is really good for your brain. It's like your brain exercise. What else? How can chess help you? It makes you sit at one place and think about a lot of things, right? So that is another thing. It develops your patience level. Okay, so let's see what are good things about playing chess. Oh, there are a lot of good things. Why chess? Yes, as Satvik and other people mentioned, it solves your develops your problem solving skills. What are problems? Do you see any problems in chess? How does it help you in problem solving skills development?
Excuse me, sir.
About
May I give answer?
Parag and Nurul, would you like to answer?
Others? How can it help you in developing problem solving skill? Do you see any problem in chess game? Yes, every move is a problem solving move. When your opponent moves, he is creating some problem for you. Okay, and you have to think best to solve that problem. Okay, so you have to think, see how you can attack him or defend your pieces. So it develops your problem solving skill. Now, second is like quite technical. It exercises both sides of the brain. Yes, human brain has two sides, right hand side brain and left hand side brain. So if you use your right hand side, your left hemisphere of the brain works more. If you use left hand side, right hemisphere works more. But all these problem solving skills, all these are patience, focus, how smart you are is managed in both sides of the brain. So it's really important to keep your both hemispheres active. So chess helps you in doing that. So it's like a really very good brain exercise. Okay, and when you make a move, okay, you may sometimes make a bad move or a wrong move. So you also realize that yes, there is some consequences of your moves or actions. So you should think before you do something. So you always have to evaluate your actions. So that is also what it teaches. And it's always, is it necessary to win always? Can I win always? I play a lot of chess, but I keep losing. So it's good losing, right? So there is one thing, either you win or you learn. So every game teaches you something. You never lose. You either learn or win game. Okay, so these are about benefits of chess. Any questions so far about chess and other things? You'll have more questions when I share my screen. Are you able to see
sir?
Yes, please tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Tell me, please.
Sir, you have in the picture given, you have written here that benefits of chess and their strong memory is also written. How chess can make a memory strong?
So your brain is made of lot of neurons. Okay, like our body is made of lot of bones and muscles. Brain is made of neurons. So if your neurons are strong, it will memorize more, it will retain more. Okay, so now I don't go to gym. I can only lift 10 kgs. Okay, but if I go to gym, I eat healthy, I build my body, I can lift 25, 30 kgs, right? Easily, because I'll become strong physically. So that's how when you go exercise your body, you can do more. You can lift more, you can run more, you can walk more. But if you exercise your brain, it's internally exercising your neurons, which are part of your brain. So that will make you memorize more. It will take really less time you to memorize things, and it will also retain for longer time. If you memorize today, you can remember it for 1 month if your neurons are really strong, and you can also deliver more. If you remember more, you can write more and think more, right? So that's how it helps you in memorizing skills also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. So I'm moving on to next slide. Are you able to see the browser, green color chessboard, or still the slide?
No. Sir, still that slide.
Okay. So let's go back
I would
here.
like everyone to interact when Mr. Vivek is asking you all questions, okay? You all have a
Good.
chance to answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, So now we
I-
can see the browser.
Very good, Satvik. Thank you for confirming. Yes, this is a standard setup of a chess game. So there are two types of pieces. What are they? White pieces and black pieces. There are how many total white pieces?
There are. So total they are 16 white and
Yes.
16 black, and the total number of pieces in the game is 32.
Very good. So 16 white pieces, 16 black pieces, total it makes 32 pieces. Okay. Others can also answer. Okay, if you don't know, just let's see how many of you know. So there are 16 white. We'll only talk about white. So as you guys mentioned, some of you, pawns can only go forward, and if it is their first move, they can go how many squares? That's the reason it is showing you 2 dots.
If it's the first move, they can move 2 spaces forward.
Very good. So that since this pawns, it was first move, it went 2 spaces forward. So how do pawns move? They only go forward when they can go diagonal, only when they can
kill.
capture or kill.
They can
Very
only
good.
go diagonal if they want to kill a player.
Very good. So only when they can capture or kill a player, they can move diagonal, or else they will keep going forward. You cannot even take them back. Okay, this is about pawns. How do bishops move? Where are our bishops? These two are the bishops. Okay, sharpened pieces,
Yes.
bishop. If you click on them, you see how our bishops moving. The bishops can only go diagonal.
Diagonal.
Okay, so white square bishop will only stay on white square throughout its lifetime. So bishops move diagonal. Okay, even like, can this bishop move? Can I move this black bishop?
No, sir, because you are playing on white side, so you can't move black's piece.
Yes, that is also correct. Okay, can I move this bishop? This bishop. Okay, assume it's black.
No,
turn.
sir,
Black
because the
madam.
pawns have.
Okay, very good. The pawns are blocking it. Okay, so some
Because
players,
the bishop is being blocked.
yes, they are blocked by these two pawns. Bishops can go diagonal, and this pawn is blocking it. But if you see, I'll be able to move my knight. There is no blocker for it. Even though these have pawns in front of
It's
it, it
okay
can
for
still
the
move.
knights because they are on the starting position. But
Mhm.
if there are other players blocking them from the front, then they won't be able to move.
No, they can always jump over other pieces. Okay, not only when they're starting position. The best thing about knights is that they are really powerful only because whenever you want to move them, you can move them. I want to move this bishop. I cannot move it, right? I have to first open it. But if I want to move this knight, I can just move it. Let's see, I can just move this knight, but I cannot move this bishop. To move this bishop, I have to get rid of this pawn first. Okay, so bishops move diagonal and they cannot jump. But knights, how do they move? As you said, 2.5
They
squares.
can jump. They can
Jump.
jump over anything.
Yes, they can jump over any pieces. And how do they move? They move in two
They
and a half
move.
squares
They
or
move fast.
alphabet L, right? Alphabet letter L, L for lion. Okay. See how is this knight moving? It is making this L. Okay, this L, straight L, reverse L, sleeping L. So it can go in multiple squares, any shape L. 2 square straight, 1 square diagonal. Okay, or 1 square diagonal, 2 square straight. So it moves in 2.5 squares. So far good. How do pawns move? How do bishops move? And how do knights move? What is special about knights? Yes?
Yes.
Any
Yes,
questions?
sir.
Anyone?
No.
All good? So special thing
Yes.
about knights is they can jump over other pieces. Bishops move diagonal. Knights move in the shape of letter alphabet L. Okay, now comes a very powerful piece. Which is the most powerful piece of the chess game?
So queen.
Queen. Yes. Let's talk
The
about
queen
queen.
is just like the king, but it can move more spaces than the king. It can move like any player, but it can't move like the knight.
Very good. It is like you have a bishop and rook. So queen has the characteristics of bishop. When I say bishop, queen can move diagonal like bishop. Okay, if you see, this queen is able to move diagonal like bishop, and it can also move straight like a rook. Okay, so if you see, if I click on my king, it is showing a lot of squares, diagonal like a bishop, straight like a rook. So queen, since it can go multiple squares and it can go multiple directions, it is the most powerful piece of the game. Okay, how do rooks move?
Sir, rook
Rooks
moves straight.
straight
They
in
move
all
only
directions.
straight.
Very good. Rooks move straight, diagonal straight, or front forward straight. So rooks
They
only
can
move
move
straight. Mhm.
up, left, right, and down.
Backward, forward. Very good. So any direction, every direction, they can move straight only.
Excuse
Okay.
me, sir.
Tell me, Satvik, please.
Sir, there is only one move in which the king can move 2 spaces and the rook can jump.
Yes,
That is called castling.
very good. That's correct. That is only when king can move two squares. Good. So queen, rooks go straight. Queen can go straight and diagonal. How do king move? King can go only one square.
It can
Okay,
go
he can
one
go.
square,
Mhm.
but it can go like the camel, the knight,
Every
and
direction.
the elephant.
Very good. So every
But
direction.
only one
just,
space.
very good. But only
It's
one
just
square
like
on one space.
the queen.
Very good. So queen. Very good. So this is how the pieces move. Okay, now I have a question for you. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let's go here. So are you able to see my screen? Think you are white
Yes.
here. Okay, think you are white here. Okay, so white has knight, king, and 3 pawns. What do you think then white's next move should be? White is to move here. What should white do? Anyone can ask. Take your time. It's okay if you go wrong. You can just give any answer.
Sir,
What you're thinking.
sir, the white's knight on c7
Very
will
good.
go to f7. F6.
F6. It cannot go to F6. It can
E6,
go.
E6, sorry, sir. E6.
Okay, E6. What will
And
happen
then
there?
the king will be checked.
Okay, that's a good answer. He's saying like the knight should come to E6. The reason being he wants to attack the opponent's king. So this knight, once it comes here, it is going to check the king. But Satvik, it is not so good move, because the moment you come here, this knight will capture you. Right? Okay, now let's take again. So knight to E6 is not a good move, because this F4 knight will capture your knight.
So
What
knight
else?
to E8 is also, but it will also be captured.
But this knight will come and capture you. Anyone, anything else? What should be the white's next move? The pawns can move, the king can move, the knight can move. Think.
Can I
About
answer?
Anyone can answer. I'll be happy to hear answers from
No, I
everyone.
think
Yeah.
someone said something. Let them answer.
how about Alisha, Athar,
Take your time.
Seema? Somebody would like to answer?
It's okay if you go wrong. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you,
Nurul.
is it a good move? Then you'll learn. Yeah. Looks like Nadine has an answer.
Give it a try, girls and boys.
I think the soldier should move forward.
Okay, so this pawn is forward. Oh, that is not correct. It's saying, look, yeah, okay, this is not a bad move. Okay, whoever said it, see, this is a good thing about chess. This is not a good move. This is not a bad move, but it is telling it is wrong, because there is a better move than this. There is something brilliant you can do in this in your next move. Yes. So this is not bad, but there is best move here. So you have to pick the best move. You have to
Maybe
settle for the
Antonia,
best.
you can give it a try. I think you wanted to say something.
It's okay. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
just tell anything you want. I'll help you here. Okay, Nadine, you want to give it a try, or anyone else, before I tell you the right move?
Yeah, I think
Simone, would you like to try?
Maybe the king has to move diagonally.
Very good. That's the right answer. The king should go to
I said it.
e5. Very good. That's a very good move. Why is it a good move? Because it was a very good move. Because the moment the
Because
king
you can
came
eliminate
here,
the horse.
it attacked not just one knight, it attacked both the knights. Okay, so only one knight could escape. The other knight is sure to be captured by the king. Okay, the moment the king came to e5, how many pieces did he attack? 2 pieces. So one knight escaped, the f4 knight escaped, and king is ready to capture the other knight. Okay, so you got a piece, you got a very good, powerful piece of the black. Got it?
Mine.
Now, yeah, tell me please. Let's move one more. Okay, let's see something easy. Okay, 1 second, let me pick easy one. Okay.
Alian, I have a question for you. Would you like to learn chess? Alian,
Yes.
would you like to learn chess?
Yeah.
How does it sound to you? Easy, easy, or difficult, difficult?
Difficult.
Yeah, because you have to learn the basics of chess and then it will be very easy for you.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm so proud of you that you're still listening to Mr. Vivek and you're so attentive. So proud of you.
Very good, Ajay.
Thank you.
Okay, one last puzzle. Okay, because you have really smart craft. Okay, again, white to move. Think, what should white do now?
Sir, white's rook to e8.
White's rook to e8. Why is it a good move?
Sir, because it will make a check.
Okay, the king will escape then. The king, it's just a check on the king. The king will come over here. Then
It's a.
If we can move rook to a3.
Rook to a3, you mean here? Again, the king will escape. You are just checking the king.
Because it
Right?
can go to the. Because it can go one space back.
Okay, you mean that when you put the rook here, it will come over here, right? You are not getting anything. You are just checking the king. And the other bad thing, technically, if I tell you, you're just cornering the rook. So the pieces in the corner are not so powerful. So they have limited squares to move on. The first move was the right move. Whoever said it. Okay, this is a really good move. The reason being, you just did not attack the king, you also attacked the knight. Okay, the king had
But
to
what
escape.
if the horse escapes?
Horse cannot escape because the king is in check. When the king is attacked, the king has to save himself first. Even if there are any other pieces, the first thing is king has to be saved. So he has to make a move, and the king went aside. And what you can get now?
But it's not a good move also because the elephant he can block.
Good. We want elephant to block. If elephant blocks, we'll capture the elephant. Right? The rook can also capture the elephant. Then if the rook comes here, our rook will capture this rook. Then it's a really good move. Then again, the king and knight both will be attacked. We'll again get the knight. So why do you think if the rook comes in way, we cannot attack it? We'll capture the rook also.
And then the white player will win.
That is what we win. Then the white player will win. Got it? Good.
Yes.
Last puzzle. Okay, so let's see what happens in this puzzle. Now we did enough of white. Let's think of black to move now. What should be the black's next move here? You know how the pieces move, right? The queen can go diagonal, bishops go diagonal,
Sir,
queen can go straight also.
excuse me, sir.
Tell me,
Sir,
please.
the rook of D8 will go to D1 and capture that rook. It would be a checkmate.
Okay, it won't be a checkmate.
It has to move forward, and then it will kill the other D1, and then it will get a checkmate. And the only thing the king will be able to do is move backwards, and then we will be able to kill the king.
Okay, so most of you are right, but this is not a checkmate. Tell me.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, the queen can block the check.
Very good.
You can capture the queen and then
Very-
do the checkmate.
Very good, very good. So
We
the
can
first thing is capture the rook. Okay, the only thing, again, when we move the rook here, we check the king. Can the king escape anywhere safe? Can he escape and get safe anywhere? No, his own pawns are blocking him. The only move the white could make is block it to get the queen in between, but that will be of
But then
no
you can
use.
kill the
Yes.
queen, and then
And
you can kill the king, and then you can kill
No,
the
you cannot
soldier.
kill the king. You can just trap the king. So the king is completely trapped here and you won the game. This is a checkmate and black won the game. So when do you win the game? When you completely trap the opponent king.
Completely trapped the
Yeah, completely
king,
trapped.
and you get it checkmated.
Yes, that is called a checkmate.
Sir, when we do a checkmate.
Very good. So when you do a checkmate, this is a checkmate. The king, wherever he goes, even if he goes to h1, this to
It
if he
will
moves to
still
his
be
right,
blocked here because
block.
all of it's like
Rook is attacking
soldiers
every
is
square.
being blocked.
Block.
Like it's
Very good.
blocking the place.
Very good.
From D2, the soldier can't even move backward because the soldiers can't move backward. It can
Very
only move
good.
forward.
Very good. So this is about it. Okay, good. We have really smart people. Okay, last thing, I just want to share one more thing. So just talking about more of a course. Okay, so this is how the course will be planned. Okay, so Dia or Nadine, if you want to talk about this, or you have different plans. So we'll be doing the level 1, which will start from the basics. Okay, we'll be doing online chess using the same application which you just saw. Okay, you will be playing with me.
Will you be giving the link in the chat box?
Yes, we will. Okay, so this is the typical course will look like for different age categories. And you can get in touch with Nadine or Dia for more details. That's all from my end. I'm open for any questions. Please do let me know if you have any questions.
I do not have any questions.
Good.
Is everyone else understanding, or if you have any questions, you can shoot right.
Yes.
Nurul Abidin, can you hear me? Antonia,
Miss,
if you have any questions or if you didn't understand something, you can ask right now. Or if you have anything to say also, you can just go ahead. Okay, I suppose not. Alian, are you good?
yes.
Are you sad?
No.
Are you enjoying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Vivek, I think you can go ahead.
Yeah, we are done with that. That's anything.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
So did you guys have a good time? I mean, did you understand?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear
Yes.
everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Vivek. That was really good, informative, and interesting. I mean, it was so interesting. It made me want to answer also among the kids. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, Melissa is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I
love the session, you know.
What are you doing now?
I was hiding.
Were you hiding? I heard you listening.
Yeah, I was listening. I could understand because I'm still at the basics, you know. So I have to take more classes from Ed Park. Then I think I will be a better chess player.
That is right. I think you need to enroll. Yeah, definitely. Yes, you will take up the basic sessions with Ed Park, and then maybe you will be fine in some sessions.
I thought you will name the horse like Pinky.
Melissa?
You don't name the horses and the elephants in this.
I thought so.
Okay.
Melissa,
Yeah, Lian. We both are in the same boat.
your hair look like spaghetti.
I know that. It's like noodles, not spaghetti.
I call spaghetti.
Thanks for that. By the way, are you going to join chess session?
I think you and Melissa should go ahead with that. But honestly, Mr. Vivek, I've never played chess though, but then I could understand quite a few, the way you were saying. And Sufyan is my son. He was there all throughout. He was sharing a lot of stuff, which I was like, it was bouncing off my head, but then I could figure it out. Yeah, I think I need a little bit more sessions for being like just a newborn baby for chess. I'm like that for this. So yet I could get few, but I could see that most of the people over here present today knew, had basic understanding about chess, so they could interact well. So that was amazing, and you kept everybody engaged, and I love those pawns and the horses jumping from one box to another. So yes, but yes, overall it was amazing, and I was there sitting in the back seat enjoying and learning too simultaneously. So thank you so much, Mr. Vivek, and thank you so much, Diya and Nadeem.
Thank you.
Mwah, love you. And children, you need e-certificates, right? So you need to drop your name, your email ID, and your contact number. If you don't, Melissa is going to take away your certificate. Your choice. So you've got the next 5 minutes there. So please drop your name, your email ID, and contact number. Right? Yes. And you know how to contact Ed Park Tech, right? They have their Instagram page with the name Ed Park, and as a Facebook page as well with the same name, right, Miss Dia?
I'll just drop in the links in the chat box. That's better, right?
Good girl. Yes, Miss Dia.
All well, I'll keep it short and simple. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you all enjoyed learning the tips, the tricks, the puzzles that were solved. Yes, there are a few here who were new to the game. So probably once you take the basics of chess, you would be understanding the game much, much better. For them, probably they must be a bit left out, but nevertheless, you always have a chance to learn, and you at least know the terms and the terminologies that were used, and a few things is always, whatever you hear, it always helps us. So I hope that you all will go ahead with chess, and if you all like the game, if you all want to learn something new, summer vacations are coming in, it's always better to learn something new and utilize your time in a better manner. So hope to see you all. Please do drop in the email IDs and the contact numbers so that we can send you the certificates. Thank you, Mr. Vivek, for the wonderful session. And thank you, Melissa and Ayesha, for the lovely... She's very cute. I love her.
I know that.
You know everything. Oh my God.
I'm smart, you see.
Yes, indeed you are.
Yeah, people love you more than me. I can see that. Next session, she's not going to be with me. I've just dropped her down.
Thank you, Miss Ayesha, for the wonderful session, taking out Sunday, especially the precious Sunday that we all needed during the week. We always wait for that one day when we want to relax. So thank you so much for giving that time to us, and hope to see you again.
Yes, inshallah, inshallah. Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love. We will be here for next 2-3 minutes. Drop down your names, your email ID, and contact number. Then it is going to be bye-bye time. We usually dance at the end of the session, my classes. How nice it would be if I make you all dance now. Yeah, I can see that, Miss Dia. No. All right, everybody. So thank you so much. I can see lovely comments here. Your feedback is really appreciated. We are going to send you a form or maybe personally contact you for the feedback. Okay, do let us know how you felt about our session. All right. Okie dokie. Bye-bye time it is.
Bye-bye.
Mwah. Love you guys. Take care. Much love.
Good day, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you.
miss.
It's you too. I would be. I would like to be the host again, so that I take power of this session.
Here's a heart.
Oh, heart to you as well, honey. Done. Good
Goodbye.
job.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye, Mr. Vivek. Bye, everyone.
you.
Bye, Fazul. Oh, look at that hearts coming in. Bye, Hamza. Hi, Alia.
Hi.
They were there as well. That's nice. Bye, Tweety. Take care. All right. So I'm just ending the session, guys.